Well, she sneaks around the world from Kiev to Carolina. She's a sticky-fingered filcher from Berlin down to Belize. She'll take you for a ride on a slow boat to China. Tell me, where in the world is
Pjthekick's videos? Wow, that outdated reference that no one's gonna get isn't worth the copyright claim. Hey everybody, Pjthekick from Pjthekick here. I know what you're thinking, 2 videos consecutively in 2 days? He's doing it! He's daily vlogging! He's back! He's back! He's daily vlogging! Woo! Woo! I'm not daily vlogging. Right now, I think daily vlogging would murder me. So, what's going on? What's going on? PJ, come on, what's going on? Come on, man. Come on. What's going on, man? Come on. Come on, man. Apparently, I've lost my mind. Why is it on Pjthekick I can't formulate sentences? On Kick the PJ, I'm fine. Totally fine. There's just something about Pjthekick that makes me lose my mind. Anyway, hello. So it's been a while on here since I've done a little city downy talky type thing. So I just wanted to give a little update on why Pjthekick has become a barren wasteland of stream uploads. I mean, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Pjthekick is a dump channel. It's where I post whatever and whenever I want, and it doesn't matter what the content is, it can just be anything. It's so cathartic to be able to have a place that you can just drop in and drop out whenever you want. It's the beauty of the side channel. There should be no pressure at all. And I think the thing with Pjthekick is that I go through bouts of where I do put a lot of effort into these silly little side channel videos, and when I produce a lot of them in a short amount of time, it's usually because I have a lot of time to do that. I think last summer-ish time, I was posting a lot on my side channel, almost daily. And I was adamant that, hey guys, this isn't a daily vlog, this is just me posting daily because I can. And then when that went away, I guess people missed it. And I do like it. I like posting as frequently as possible. I post once a week on Kick the PJ, but it always feels like I want to post more. It's just about having the time. So I thought what I would do is just give you a little run through of what my week kind of looks like, just to let you know what I have been up to. Not entirely to justify why Pjthekick has got nothing going on right now, but more just to tell you, yeah, what I'm doing. But also because I think a lot of people think that Pjthekick is my main channel. So to those people, no. Kick the PJ. You wanna check out Kick the PJ. That's my main channel. It's where I post weekly. For anybody that thinks this is my main channel, I understand the disappointment. I uploaded a video of me playing Splatoon the other week, and I got a comment, something to the effect of, "What? You go away for months and you come back with this crap?" Yeah, no, this is just a side channel. The main channel, Kick the PJ, that's where you want to see the weekly stuff. This channel is meant for garbaggio. Anything remotely higher quality than utter garbaggio is a bonus in my eyes, and you should see it as a bonus too. I have vaguely talked in the past about what I'm doing because I do want to try and get across why everything's so busy at the minute, but that's hard to do without telling you what exactly it is that I'm doing. And ironically, making this video on Pjthekick, not my entire audience is gonna see it anyway, so you know what, it's just catharsis. I just need to get it out. I just need to talk about it, get it out, and then hey, I've made a video about it. So what do my weeks kind of look like at the minute? Well, let's talk about that. So since roughly November last year, my weekly routine structure kind of consists of 70% jumping back and forth between 2 enormous projects that I'm trying to get made, which within that 70% involves writing scripts, creating Bibles for the shows, fleshing out characters, creating A plots, B plots, C plots, D plots, the whole alphabet of plots, a lot of plots. Calls, lots of calls, calls with England, calls with America, late calls with America, lots of calls. Lots of calls, lots of conference calls. Just the amount of creative energy it takes to hold 2 different universes in your head at one time, it can take a toll on you. I'm losing my mind, but what's gonna come out of it is gonna be very cool, and you will all get to enjoy it at some point. So what's the other 30% of my week like? Well, roughly 15% is allocated to making my weekly Kick the PJ video, which isn't as much time as I wish it was. I wish I could spend a lot more time on them because I know I can do a lot more with more time, but currently my Fridays are entirely dedicated to make the video. That's all I have to worry about on a Friday. Nothing else matters on a Friday. Just make the video. And then Saturday morning, I get a little bit of time for tweaks, but generally, I have like a day to make my videos. And in a weird way, it's kind of helped because I have vastly improved at editing quickly. I can knock out big edits in a very, very small amount of time. Like I said, more time is always great. I'll always take more time to work on a video because I can make it better in general. But for now, whilst I'm working on these big projects, these videos, it's what I can do. It's what I'm happy with. And then the other 15% of my week is dedicated to not completely losing my mind. Just things that will keep me somewhat sane. Eating, sleeping, video games, socializing with friends, getting out shopping, getting out, just anything, drawing, just anything that will keep me sane. Because I seriously glossed over the 70%. I kind of picked out some pieces, but it is more intense than I could possibly describe. But again, not complaining. See, you see me complain? I'm not complaining. I don't complain, I don't give up. Those are my two mottos. It makes an L for life mottos. And on top of everything else I've just said, I've also been working incredibly hard on designing and creating some cool new merchandise that will be available pretty soon. I'm hoping for May, a May release. I may release it then. Don't joke about that, PJ. It's probably gonna be May. And even doing all that is an ordeal in itself. I've said time and time again, when it comes to merchandise or asking you to buy something, it has to be worth the money. For me, I could never justify just scribbling something on a napkin and just handing it to someone and being like, hey, turn this into a t-shirt. I don't think that's how things usually get made, but that's the only example I could think of in my head. What I'm trying to say is I like to design everything myself from scratch, and that opens up a whole new can of worms like, oh my God, is this even good enough? So you do it again and again and again, and you keep throwing out the old designs until you get to something where you're like, hey, that's actually pretty good. So yeah, that's that. And then as well, just random personal things that pop up in life. Things like weddings and funerals, these things just kind of drop into your months without warning, and then it's like, cool, I'm doing that now. It's just been a very, very busy start to the year. And the crazy thing is, whenever I'm not working, I feel guilty because it's like, well, I could be spending a bit more time on work here, but you need the time to recharge, I suppose. Otherwise, when you do go back to work, it's gonna all be just trash. It's gonna be garbaggio. So that's something I'm working on, trying not to feel guilty when I'm not working, and I'm trying to avoid working when I'm not working, because it's too easy just to sit down and start doodling something that you think, oh, this could be a cool piece of merchandise, and then you keep going, and then before you know it, it's 11 o'clock and you've spent hours just working. It was meant to just be a doodle, and now you've committed to some, you know. And again, this isn't complaining. This is just, I'm just unloading. I'm just unloading. And so going back to that 15% of time that I get to put into videos, a lot of people comment on those videos saying, hey PJ, I like this, but do you still want to make films? Like, you know, Forever Train and Oscar's Hotel, do you still want to make films like that? And to that I say, hell yeah, I want to make films. I am making films, I just can't really talk about them just yet. And they're not just films, they're like the biggest things that I will have ever worked on, and that's cool. And at the same time, I also have all these other things that I've been sitting on for years that I want to do, and I'm chipping away at them with ideas in between all the free moments I get, but my brain's gonna explode! And there's probably also a bunch of other things that I've missed, but hey ho. Like I said, this video was just catharsis. I just wanted to chat about it. Although I get your intentions behind it, I just want to say, don't worry about commenting anything like, oh PJ, you should get more rest. Don't worry about it. If you can't make a video, don't worry, just take a week, take some time off. Don't worry about saying that, because I'm not feeling overworked or exhausted. I know I joke about saying I've lost my mind, but that's just me being a little bit crazy. I'm fine, but if anything, at least you understand why Pjthekick is a bit of a drop in, drop out sort of channel. But I do want to post on here more. The only time in the week I ever think about Pjthekick is when I'm thinking, I wish I had time to post more on Pjthekick, because it's so cathartic just to, you know, unload anything. And that's what this is. If I could do more stuff like this that's just random rambling, then maybe that's what I'll do. Who knows? With Pjthekick, there's no promises. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this mad ramble. I hope it kind of made sense. And again, don't worry about my general mental state. I'm fine. I'm good. Don't worry. If I want to take time off, I'll take time off. The thing is, I want to keep making stuff. It's just like a game of chess. You gotta, I don't know how to play chess. I don't know where that analogy was going. Oh my God. Okay. Ooh. All right, I'm done. I've got a new video over on Kick the PJ, so please go watch that, and I'll see you all very soon.
Where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Tell me. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where could she be? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?